So what if you could make animations just like this?
Block, bringing them closer to the moment that would change their lives forever. Then it happened. The doors burst open. Chaos exploded.
For the longest time, 3D animation was basically impossible for most of us. It was a world locked behind thousands of dollars in software, years spent trying to figure out complex programs, and countless hours on modeling, rigging, and rendering. Making even a few seconds of high-quality animation was a huge task for massive studios with million-dollar budgets. But what if I told you that entire barrier has just been completely shattered? The game has totally changed. We're in the middle of a revolution where AI is making creative fields, once guarded by technical skill, open to everyone. A whole new wave of powerful AI tools can now turn simple text prompts into fully animated 3D scenes. This isn't just about making things faster. It's about unlocking a kind of creative freedom that was just unimaginable before. It means you, with your ideas, can become an animator. Today, in this video, I'm going to break down this entire process. I'll show you the best tool on the market and walk you through a simple 4-step framework to create your first animated short. We'll cover everything from coming up with the story idea to creating consistent characters, animating scenes, and adding final polish. Forget everything you thought you knew about how hard animation is. Let's dive in. The tool we'll be using for this is OpenArt, which is a complete suite for generating our characters, scenes, and bringing them to life. But before we even touch OpenArt, we need to plan out our video properly. This is where ChatGPT comes in. The smartest way to approach this is to let AI organize your entire concept into scenes before you start generating anything. So open up ChatGPT and give it a prompt to generate scenes for your 3D animation based on your topic. For this tutorial, our topic will be a bank robbery, so I will give it this prompt to have it generate 5 scenes for the topic. I will leave the exact prompt I used for this tutorial in the description so you can follow through. What ChatGPT does now is break down your entire video into 5 organized scenes. Each scene comes with a full description ready to copy and paste. Go ahead and copy all 5 scene prompts and paste them into a notepad or Google Doc. We'll be using these one by one to generate our images in OpenArt. Now let's head over to OpenArt. If you don't have an account yet, go to openart.ai and sign up. The free plan gives you enough credits to follow along with this entire tutorial, and I've also left a link in the description if you want to check it out. Once you're signed in, you'll land on the home page. From here, click on the image option on the left-hand side. This is where we'll generate our starting frames. The first thing OpenArt asks for is a prompt, but before we paste anything, we need to select the right model. Scroll up to where it says Model and click on it. You'll see a bunch of options, but the one we want is called Imagen 3. This is Google's model, and it's specifically built for creating high-quality 3D renders. Now go back to your notepad, grab the prompt for Scene 1, and paste it into the prompt box. Before you hit Create, make sure to set your aspect ratio to 16:9. That's the standard YouTube format. Also, increase the number of images generated to 4. This gives you more variety to choose from and makes it way easier to find the perfect shot. Once that's all set, click Create and let the AI do its thing. Alright, the images are done generating, and honestly, they look really solid. The lighting is cinematic, the characters look consistent, and the overall vibe matches exactly what we're going for. Now you might get 1 or 2 images that don't quite fit the prompt. That's fine. Just ignore those and focus on the ones that work. Head to the top right corner and click Download Original. Grab the prompt for Scene 2, paste it into OpenArt, and repeat the process. Generate, review, pick the best one, and download. Keep doing this for all 5 scenes. It might take a few minutes, but this is the foundation of your entire video, so take your time and pick the shots that really stand out. Now, if you want your video to look more professional and not just like a slideshow, you need multiple camera angles for each scene. The way to do this is simple. Go back to ChatGPT and ask it this. Give me 2 more camera angles for Scene 1. Only focus on camera position, not the full story. What ChatGPT will do is give you short, angle-specific prompts. These are perfect because they keep the same scene but show it from a different perspective. Copy one of those angle prompts and head back into OpenArt. This time, instead of using Imagen 3, switch your model to Flux Dev. The reason we're switching is because FluxDev has a feature called Subject Reference. This lets us upload our original Scene 1 image and use it as a baseline. That way, the AI generates the new angle but keeps the exact same style, lighting, and characters. So click on Subject Reference, upload your Scene 1 image, paste in the new angle prompt, and hit Create. Once it's done, you'll see that it recreated the same room, same person, same vibe, but from a completely different camera angle. Then repeat the process for the second angle. Do this for all 5 scenes, and by the end, you'll have around 15 to 20 images covering your entire story from multiple perspectives. Now it's time to bring these images to life. Head back to the left sidebar in OpenArt and click on Video. You'll see a new interface pop up that looks pretty similar to the image section. From here, click on Image to Video. This is the feature that takes our static images and animates them. You'll see a few different models to choose from, but the one that works best for this documentary style is Kling 2.1. It's incredibly responsive to prompts, handles camera movements smoothly, and gives you that cinematic look we're going for. Now drag and drop your first image into the upload area. Set the duration to 5 seconds. For quality mode, select Master. This gives you the highest resolution output. Now here's the key part, the movement prompt. Since we don't need crazy action, we want to keep it subtle and natural. Then hit Create. Check out the result. The characters are moving naturally. Their hands lift slightly. It feels like they're actually talking. The camera glides smoothly across the scene without any weird glitches or distortions. Everything stays clean and realistic, exactly like the original image. Now go ahead and generate videos for all of your main scenes and the extra angles you created. While those are rendering, let's work on the script and voiceover. Since ChatGPT already knows all 5 of your scenes, we can use it to write the narration. Just go back to your ChatGPT conversation and type this. Write a 60-second documentary-style narration script for these 5 scenes. Make it sound like a crime documentary narrator. Hit Enter, and ChatGPT will generate a full voiceover script that matches your visuals. Now, if you prefer, you can always write your own script instead. Once it's done, copy the entire thing. Now let's turn that script into a voiceover. Head over to ElevenLabs.io and sign up if you haven't already. Once you're in, click on Text-to-Speech. Paste your script into the text box and clean up any scene labels or quotations where necessary. Now you need to choose a voice. Click on the voice drop-down and you'll see a bunch of options. They all sound pretty good, but for a documentary-style video like this, I recommend using either Adam for a deep, authoritative tone or Nathaniel for a more serious, grounded narrator vibe. For my project, I'm going with Nathaniel because it really fits the cinematic feel. Once you've selected your voice, check the settings. Set stability to 50% and clarity to 75%. This gives you a natural-sounding voiceover that doesn't feel robotic. Click Generate and let it process. Once it's done, you'll get a preview. When you're happy with it, download the MP3 file. Now it's time to put everything together. Open CapCut and create a new project in 16:9 format. Import all your OpenArt video clips and your ElevenLabs voiceover MP3. Now arrange your video clips above it in scene order, trimming each one to match the voiceover timing. Drag the voiceover to the bottom audio track. Drop in those extra camera angles too for more dynamic cuts. And just like that, your viral 3D animation is complete.
It all started in a dimly lit basement. 4 men gathered around a glowing screen, mapping out escape routes and entry points, convinced they had every angle covered. From the outside, they looked calm and collected, but with every passing minute, they were stepping deeper into a plan there was no walking away from. When everything was set, they slipped into the black sedan. The city lights streaked past their windows as they drove through the night, each block bringing them closer to the moment that would change their lives forever. Then it happened. The doors burst open. Chaos exploded inside. Guns raised, voices barking orders, innocent people forced to the ground in absolute terror.
So there you have it. You just learned how to turn text into professional 3D animations using OpenArt, ChatGPT, ElevenLabs, and CapCut. The process is fast, automated, and easier than you think. Now go create your first animation today. Pick a topic, follow these steps, and drop a comment telling me what you made. I'll be reading them all. If this helped you, subscribe, because I'm dropping AI automation tutorials every week to help you create content faster. And if you want to learn how to monetize these animations without showing your face, check out my next video. See you there.